Hey there, I'm Matt. Welcome to Coldlytics. If you're doing B2B outreach, you know how hard it can be to find accurate and up-to-date contact information for your target audience. That's where we come in. Coldlytics gives you human-verified contact lists of decision makers at the businesses you care about. No more stale databases, no more guesswork. In this quick video, I'll show you how to find your perfect prospects inside Voyager DB and other tools inside of Coldlytics so you can spend more time selling and less time managing dead leads. Let's dive in. You can quickly find everything you need inside this platform by watching the walkthrough video, just like this one, for any section. You can also navigate to those different sections here, and you can get to your account settings, billing and payments, all of that on the left sidebar. I want to shift your attention though over to the right sidebar where we can filter for things like the location of a business, technologies those companies might be using. Buying intent for a business like a digital marketing agency or consulting service is that they already spend money on things like that. And you can say, hey, only show me the leads in this industry that spend money on advertising by the detection of a pixel. Great things like this are hidden inside the platform, waiting for you to find them, little gold nuggets that can really make a list high converting. So rather than going through each of these, why don't we run a practical search for something like a med spa in Idaho? And if we do that, we're going to see there's only 11 results that just popped up, and there's an AI suggestion that's appearing to say, hey, rather than searching in the search bar med spas in Idaho, let's clean that up. Let's make Idaho a search location filter and then search for med spa as the search term. And we can click apply suggestion. So now we see 48 med spas. If we go ahead and select these, we can come over to find contacts and jump into the next step where you can say, hey, I want the owners or founders or maybe the head of marketing for those businesses as my prospects. But before we get ahead of ourselves, I like to personally curate these lists a little bit better. Let's save this to a company list or a short list. We'll call this med spas in Idaho. And if we create this list, we can click on it to open it up, and we could run a search for something like plastic surgery. And if we didn't want the companies from this list that are doing plastic surgery to be there, we could select this and then come over here and remove it from the list. I'm going to click on the X now to clear that search that I ran, and we'll see we're down to 47 companies rather than 48. At this point, we're going over to find contacts for list and click that green button in the top right. You can see it's showing you the list that we just made can be accessed very quickly from here, and we can start defining things like who the decision makers are that we want to talk to. Let's go ahead and select on owners, founders, directors, and executives. These are the top two categories most users are looking for leads within for obvious reasons. But if you had a specific job title, like a head of marketing, you could type this in here and submit it. And this saves you from having to type every variation of a CEO's job title instead. Next, there are some additional filters, and these are fantastic things for you to understand and leverage for your outreach. There's a whole video in this section that you can click right up here, easy for you to dive into, and that will be in the next step. So we'll see you there, and excited to get you your first list. Bye for now.